Hi everybody, welcome to the Cozy Cardigans podcast. My name is Mel and I am the owner and dyer for Big Little Yarn Co. I'm going to put this mic over here. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me properly, but there's no renovations going on today, which is nice. Anyways, today is going to be a little different. Today is going to be a little shop update preview. So I am going to be having my first pre-order update of 2026 starting on January 24th. I believe this video should be coming out a little later than that, but the shop is open for pre-orders up until for the rest of the week, so until the 31st or until I hit capacity. So the turnaround time for this update is going to be 8 to 10 weeks. So if it still hasn't reached capacity, then it should still be going on. I hope that I still have in space for any of you who have just heard of this update. But yeah, so this update is going to be called the Japanese Snack Collection, and these are all colorways that have been inspired by my favorite Japanese snacks, so that's fun. So first, for this video, I'm going to be showing you all the 10 colorways. So there's 5 variegated and 5 tonal, so 10 new colorways in this collection. I also wanted to show you this new base that I got for a new non-superwash sock base, which is really exciting. I'm trying to make sure that I have like a nice array of non-superwash bases. I'm really excited that this sock base is here. So I'll show you that. I'll also be showing you the fibers. All 10 colorways will be available in fiber form, and also my whip that I'm making out of one of the colorways. So I'm looking at this huge pile of stuff here to talk about it. And then also I'm going to have ready to ship naturally dyed yarn as well, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit. Hopefully, I'm not sure how well received they are, so maybe there's still some left in the shop, but since the natural yarn is ready to ship, those are limited. But anyways, I'll talk about that when we get there. So first, let's talk about the colorways. So first colorway I want to talk about is this. This is what I'm using for my current whip. This is Oshiruko. And let me just show you. It's like a nice mauvey purple. It's got speckles. Super, super pretty. This is on the Trusty Sock, which is a superwash, and this one is on the Polworth DK base. So it's a bit more muted, the variegation, but super pretty. And I'll go ahead and show you my whip. So I'm using the Oshiruko in Suri Silk Lace. Sorry, it's kind of like deflated, but it's the Suri Silk Lace, and on Superwash Merino DK, holding this together. And I'm making the Jeanette cardigan. Let me show you. I was hoping to have this done by this video, but clearly it is not done. I'm doing the second sleeve here. I finished this first sleeve. It is so pretty. I love how the colorways knit up. It's this really warm toned mauvey color. It's quite lovely. Super soft. And yeah, I will talk more about like the mods and stuff like that I did. I didn't do like crazy mods or anything like that, but I'll talk more about it in like a more normal podcast episode. But I just wanted to show you how Oshiruko knit up. Super nice. So that is Oshiruko, and let me show you the fiber form, which I also am obsessed with. So this is how it looks on. This is the Rambouillet base. Let's roll it up so you can see. I love that. These, I love like a good mauve. I love a good purple. So this is Oshiriko, and then the coordinating tonal is Azuki, which is red bean, the sweet red bean. So here it is on Trusty Sock, and here it is on Polworth DK. So as you can see, the color is definitely more muted on the non-superwash. Non-superwash bases usually do not take dye as well as superwash, but both of them are so pretty. It's like a beautiful neutral, not chocolate brown. I'd say it's more, it leans more towards the purple, like burgundy almost, but is still definitely a brown. It does not look purple, if you know what I mean. It leans towards purple, but it doesn't look purple. But it's like the perfect warm toned neutral. And these two are a pair. So there's going to be a sock set with Oshiroko as the 100 grams, and then the Azuki as the 20 gram skein. Let me go ahead and show you the new base that I was talking about. So the Oshiroko and Azuki are going to be two coordinating colors, so they can be ordered as a sock set as well. Just pretend that this is the mini skein. So sock sets will be available. So these are the first two colors. Oh, and then let me show you the fiber form of Azuki, which is this. It's like almost variegated tonal, but I love the different depths of brown that are in this. So these two look really great together, actually. So those are those two. The next two is Kupi ramune, which is like a ramune flavored, like, what is the ramune? Like a Japanese cider, like soda flavored snack. And it's this variegated green color with blue speckles. It's also got some like warm kind of rusty browns in there, which is really cool. Yeah, but it's mostly green. And let me show you this on a non-superwash. This is on the organic linen, organic wool linen fingering base, which has organic wool and also organic linen in it, so it kind of mellows it out. Just the two compared to each other. And also have it on the alpaca silk fingering as well. This one is really drapey. So for those of you who have ordered alpaca silk fingering from me before, it used to be a 4-ply, but my supplier changed it to a 2-ply. But I actually kind of love it. It's much more drapier than it used to be, which is crazy because it's already really drapey. And I don't know if you could tell, but this is 100 grams, 400 meters fingering weight. This is the same yardage as this Trusty Sock, but it's like so much thinner and like wigglier just from the alpaca and the silk. This is a really great base for summertime knits. Like, I love it for here in Japan. It gets really hot and humid in the summer. This is perfect. The organic woolen fingering is also really great for the summer here as well if you live in a hot and humid climate. But yeah, here's Kupi ramune in the yarn form, and then the fiber form. Sorry, the sun kind of disappeared on me all of a sudden, so hopefully you can still see it well. But this is Kupi ramune in fiber form. Let me roll it up for you. So it's like a variegated blue, brown, orangey browns, and yellows. So that is that. And then the coordinating tonal is ramune, so the Japanese cider. And this is this bright, not super bright, I'd say it's like middle bright, kind of teal blue color. There's that. And then this is this is on trusty sock. This is on, again, wool linen fingering. It definitely mutes the blue a bit. And then again, this is on another non-superwash. This is on the alpaca silk fingering. So depending on what base you order it on, it kind of changes the tone of the blue, but I've designed it for this color. This is the original color. So yeah, so if you order the sock set, it'll be like this. Kupi ramune will be the main 100 gram, and then the ramune will be on the 20 gram skein. So that is that. And then let me go ahead and show you the ramune on fiber form, which is this. Roll it up. That's how it looks. It's got some bits of like dark blue in it popping out randomly, which I love. So there's these two. Next up, let's see, what should we do next? Let's do these. This is dango. This is dango, which is, what do you call it, like rice cakes, Japanese rice cakes, and specifically it's based off of hanami dango, which is pink, white, and green, hence the pink, white, and green. So it's this really gentle, variegated colorway. Not super, it's like, yeah, but I'd say pastel-y. And then this is what it looks like on non-superwash. This is on the alpaca silk fingering. It's really, the colors are even more gentle on here. It really mellows out. So that's dango on the yarn. And then on the fiber, I really love it, is this. So you can really see the pinks and the greens here. Let me roll it up. That's what it looks like. Sorry, I don't know if you heard my stomach growl. But this is what it looks like, dango. And then the coordinating tonal is curry senbei, which has been really popular on Instagram from when I shared it. It's this really like, not mustard yellow, but it's like a curry yellow. Like it's almost like, this is like a darker version, but this is like a curry yellow, you know, it's not mustard true yellow. It's also not brown at all really, but it's getting there almost. But yeah, curry senbei. So this on trusty sock. This is on Peruvian wool fingering, which is like my most popular like fingering weight non-superwash, I'd say, so pretty close. And then this is the alpaca silk fingering. Again, the colors kind of muted, so depending on what base you get, it'll kind of change the tone of this yellow. But I really like this. This is almost, it's looking kind of pastel-y on camera, but it is a bit more, I don't know, matte. Like it's not pastel, it just looks really shiny. So this is curry senbei, and then this is the fiber form. I love this fiber. Let me roll it up for you so you can see. Curry senbei, love it, especially together with the dango. Super cute. So the sock set would be dango on the 100 grams and then curry senbei on the 20 grams. Just pretend. So there's that. And then one more pair, oh no, two more pairs, sorry. First one is, excuse my reach. First one is kompeto, which is like a Japanese star candy. It's just like, it's like, imagine rock candy and just make it into like little star shapes. That's what this is. So it's mostly blues, but it's got like greens and oranges and purples and speckles, and it's a really fun colorway. And then, so this is trusty sock. This is it on organic wool linen fingering. see if it will. There we go. So definitely more muted, it's more watercolory. And then this is it on alpaca wool, alpaca silk fingering, sorry. Oh, this looks really cute on, this would be a really cute summer top actually. This is perfect. This is definitely pastel-y, rainbow pastel-y for those of you who like that kind of thing. But yeah, super fun. So completo, and then this is completo on the fiber form. I love this one. I think I might just keep these next two fibers for myself because I really want to make socks out of it. I think this would be such a fun sock knit. So I'll show you the combo with the other color, but yeah, this is completo in fiber form, which looks like such a fun spin. And then the coordinating tonal is this one. This is Koala March. This is like based off of the packaging of this chocolate cookie. Like it's like a little biscuit, and then inside there's a bit of chocolate, and they're shaped like koalas, and it's called Koala March. Well, in Japanese it's called Koala no Machi, which is like Koala March. But again, based off the green of the packaging, it's just like this classic, I don't know, it's like melon soda green. If you've seen Japanese melon soda, this is what it looks like. It's like a green that you don't expect to like, but I think it would be really fun to knit a bright, fun sweater with this. The brightest, oh, here comes the sun. Comes the sun. So sorry for the changes in lighting, but hopefully you could, maybe it's good to see this all in different lighting. But anyways, this is on the Superwash Merino fingering base, which is like pretty much kind of spot on with the trusty sock base, I would say. This is the brightest on the Superwash bases, but let me go ahead and show you on the organic wool linen fingering. It gets muted in the non-superwash bases. So, let me see if it'll, there we go. So you could see that it's still like a bright green, but it's definitely more mellow, you can see. And then this is again on the alpaca silk fingering. It's still bright, but not as bright as the Superwash base. So for those of you who were looking at this on Instagram and were wondering, yeah, definitely brightest on the Superwash, gets a little mellowed out in the non-Superwash, but is still pretty bright. Let me go ahead and show you the fiber form, which is so fun. I don't know what. I love, you know, if for those of you who have been here for a long time, you know that I love a good green. Like I have some kind of green in all of my updates. I cannot not have a green. And this is like my green of this update, and I unexpectedly love it. Like I'm not a very bright colored person, but this is just such a fun color. So hopefully you think so too. So these are what the fibers look like. And okay, imagine a barber pole spin of this. I think that would look so fun. So I might take this for myself. I don't know. Not that I have the time to spin, but this is a really fun combo. For those of you who do not spin and want to just knit socks, this is what the pair looks like. So this will be the 100 grams and the Koala March will be on the 20 grams. So there's that. Such a fun set. I love this. I love this pair. Okay, last but not least is Yaki Mochi, which is roasted mochi, roasted rice cake. It's mostly like this cream, and then there are bits of kind of dark orange, dark purples, just for like the roastiness of it. Okay, the sun keeps going in and out. I'm so sorry, but hopefully it helps visualize what these colorways look. So this is Yakimochi on the trusty sock. This is the same on the organic wool linen fingering. Show this one to you. The speckles are still kind of there, but it fuzzes out significantly. So there's that. And then alpaca silk fingering. These, I don't know if you could kind of see that they're speckles, but again, much more muted speckle wise. So this is Yakimochi, and then the coordinating tonal has been super popular on Instagram, is Peko-chan, which is the name of the mascot for this candy called Milky that's been like around forever. So this is Peko-chan. This is like a true red. On the trusty sock, on the superwash bases, it is a true crimson red, like primary color red. So this is true red. I also wanted to show it to you on the non-superwash bases because it does mellow out significantly. This is it on the organic wool linen fingering. Definitely becomes more of a raspberry pink. And this is it on the alpaca silk fingering. So depending on which base you decide on, it'll look different. But if you are looking for the true bright red, go for the superwash. If you're looking for just like something a little more muted, or if you don't mind like a more pink kind of red, go for the non-superwash. And these two, oh, I totally forgot about the fibers. Let me just show you these together. Sock set form. This will be the 100 grams, and then Peko-chan, the red, will be the 20 gram skein. This is so cute. So this is Yakimochi on the fiber. I love this. This is so fun. This would also be a really fun spin. And then this is Peko-chan on the fiber form. This one, I usually use non-superwash fiber, so hence the pinkness. Okay, the sun's coming back. I don't know if it changes anything. So this is it on this weird, oddly bright sun. And then let me go ahead and roll these up for you so that you can see what they look like. Love Yakimochi, and this is Peko-chan. It's these two together. Super cute. I think this and then the Competo and the Koala March are like my two favorites when it comes to like sock and like fun, bright colored spinning. I feel like the other ones would also, I feel like a lot of these combos would be really good for fun, bright colorways, which is really nice because spring's around the corner. Kind of, not really, but I think that'll be, all of these colors would be really good for warmer weather knits as well. So yeah, those are all the colors. Let me try to hold up all of them. Let me see. Okay, so these 5 are the variegated colors in no particular order. And then these are, where did I put that? No, here. These are the tonals, and just gonna, while I'm holding it up, put it out there that there will be tonals only and excuse me, there will be tonals only and variegated only sets and full collection sets in full skein form, in 50 gram skein form, and mini skein form. So lots of options for you depending on what you want to make and what your budget is. that's got you covered. Full skein form can be any of the bases. The 50-gram skeins, there's only Trusty Sock and this new base that I'm going to show you. Those are the two options. And the mini skeins can be Trusty Sock, Superwash, Merino Fingering, Cashmere Sock, and the non-superwash. Oh no, sorry, no non-superwash on the mini skein sets. Yeah. Okay. Really quickly, I would like to talk about this new base that I got. This is the non-superwash sock base. Let me just choose one to show you. And this is in 50-gram, 50-gram skein form. There's no larger skeins because they are meant for socks. But I feel like you could also use it for, like a comfy non-superwash shawl, or like even color work as well. Like if you don't need that much yarn, I think this might be perfect for you. So yeah, 50-gram skein form. It is 200 meters per 50-gram skein, and I forget the exact percentages, but it is a Shetland BFL silk blend, and this is it in Kuppiramune. Let me see if I can find the Trusty Sock version. So this is Trusty Sock. This is it on the. It's just called non-superwash Shetland BFL silk sock. Not very imaginative name, but you know what you're gonna get. So for those of you who are looking for non-superwash socks, which has been getting really popular, I have not knit with this, but I am planning to. Holding it and feeling it and reading about the what it's made of and that it's 4-ply, I think this will hold up really well as socks. The Shetland and the silk will really help toughen up the socks quite well, I think. But yeah, my plan is to knit some non-superwash socks for myself and maybe talk about that in case you want to try that out for yourself. So these are going to be available in the sock sets. So this, as well as my old non-superwash BFL 4-ply, which is like my classic, I've had for a while, kind of non-superwash sock base. Comparing the two, I feel like this is a bit more drapier because of the silk. If you've had ordered the BFL 4-ply before, it's a bit more springy and a bit more round. When it comes to the yarn itself, this is a bit more drapey, again because of the silk content, but I think that it'll still be just as tough. And it's also much nicer when you don't want to buy 100 grams and you just want to make socks. You could just buy the 50-gram skein with the mini, and yeah, so this will be available. The mini skein this is a lot of information, but I guess this is the point of the video. The mini skein for these Shetland BFL silk socks, the coordinating mini skein will be 25 grams instead of 20 grams. So you will be getting a total of, 75 grams worth of sock yarn in a sock set if you do order this base, just FYI. And I don't have the 25-gram skein, but this is, like, for example, it'll be one 50-gram skein and then one 25-gram coordinating tonal skein. So these will also be available in sock set form and also in the, tonal sets, the variegated sets, and the whole entire collection set. So those will be available as well. But I'm really excited about that. I'm really glad that I've been looking for a kind of alternative to my usual BFL sock, not because it's not good, because that sock base, my BFL, non-superwash BFL sock base has been like quite popular, and a lot of people like it for socks and as for garment knitting as well. But I really wanted to find something that not a lot of people had and would work well with, so I'm really glad I found this base for you. So yeah, there's that. Fiber wise, base wise, I will put a link below that links to my base info page, and all of those bases will be available for pre-order. Everything's listed there, all the yardage, the what do you call it, wools that are used, including all of the fiber that will be available. Those will be on that page. And yeah, I think that's it for colorways wise. And I do want to show you the natural dyed skeins. So I won't go into super detail about what exactly, like for every single thing that will be available, just because the dye lots are so small. Should I? You know what? I'll just talk about them because we're here, right? So I might as well talk to you about it. So I guess, okay, I'll show you the skeins and what I have for the update. I cannot promise that they're still there. I'm not sure as of now, like the update still hasn't happened, so I have no idea, how popular these natural dyed skeins are and whether it's even like a worthy pursuit when it comes to the shop. I guess, I could always just dye it for myself. That's fine. I like it. So I'll show you what I have, and then hopefully you can buy some. But for this update in itself, I have quite small dye lots just because I didn't want to put too much of my yarn, like my inventory, into it, just because I wasn't sure how, again, like it would be received. So the dye lots are between 4 to, I guess the largest is 8 skeins, just because I was testing out how big of a dye lot I can go up to. So at the smallest there's 4 skeins per dye lot. At the largest there's 8 skeins per dye lot. Some of them have 5. I was just testing stuff out to see what worked best for my workflow, I guess. And yeah, so I did dye most of them, like 90% of them are in non-superwash. I tried out one superwash thing, but I think in the future I'm just going to stick with non-superwash yarns for naturally dyed for natural dyes, because I don't know, it just seems right. So I'll just go ahead and talk about what I got. And yeah, so let me know if you're interested in natural dyed yarns from my shop. Yeah, because I have no idea whether or not you would like it. So let me just go ahead and talk about what I have. So first off, this is the only superwash base that I have that I have dyed naturally. So this won't be available anymore because, yeah, I'm only going to do non-superwash. But this first is a madder dye. This is on the Superwash Tweed DK. It's just this lovely orange color. And then, so from now on, these are all, excuse me for the rustling. So from now on, these are all non-superwash. This is with pomegranate, which is so cool. It's this happy yellow color. This is on the woolen Cordale Sport, which is one of my favorite bases, to be honest. It's this really lovely, like it could go from fingering weight to sport. It would be perfect for color work, but this is just a really nice woolly wool yarn. This is dyed on pomegranate. And I was testing out dyeing fiber, so I have one little bump of fiber. I think I will still do it. I just haven't had the time. I wanted to put more yarn inventory rather than fiber, but I think next time I will include a bit more fiber. But I have this little bump, this little baby bump of fiber. This is the, what's it called? Alpaca and silk roving. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking out, but I'll put the info on the screen real quick. This is dyed again on pomegranate. I just I took the exhaust of this and then dyed this with pomegranate. Really cute. And then this one's really cool. I want to have more of this next time. This is on logwood. It's this lovely, almost purpley blue color. This is logwood on alpaca silk fingering. I have 4 of these. I should say how much I have. I have 5 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, and then this fiber is quite small. It was just like a test one almost, so this is 60 grams of fiber. Sorry, my battery died, but I think I was talking about this, right? The logwood. Again, logwood on alpaca silk fingering. I have 4 of them. Next I have another, not Kutch, madder dye. This is madder on Polworth DK, I believe. Yes, Polworth DK. And I have 5 of them. Oop, it's getting really bright in here. Hopefully, there it goes. So this is what it looks like. I have 5 of them. And then I have cochineal, which is this lovely pink color, classic bubblegum pink, which is crazy. This is on the non-superwash merino Aran weight. This is, I think I have 4 of these cochineal ones. And then I have another cochineal one. This is, I believe this is what I have. This is a madder and then over dyed with cochineal. It's this almost lavendery pink compared to this pink, because this is, I used the exhaust from the original pink. It's got some variegation on this one. I kind of tested out a new kind of method. I think it's really cute. It's a little more variegated. Very cute. This is on BFL fingering, and I have 4 of them. And then second to last is this bright yellow. So cute. Cannot believe this is natural, but this is using Japanese pagoda tree buds. And yeah, it's on non-superwash merino Aran. And this is the largest dye batch that has 8. So there's that. Compared to this is the pomegranate yellow. I wanted to test out the different yellows. I don't know if you could kind of see, but the pomegranate is a little bit of a darker yellow than the pagoda tree. And last but not least, this is pomegranate, again on the organic wool linen fingering. So this is the 2 pomegranates together. Very cute. And then this is the Japanese pagoda tree, which is like highlighter yellow compared to the rest. But yeah, I was just testing out a lot of different dyeing methods, and this was just to see how it goes. So if you are interested in natural dyes, let me know and I will make some more for you. And yeah, I love being able to use what we have in nature to create these colors. I think it's so cool. So yeah, those are all the colors, and I think that's about it. Let me double check. Yeah, I think so. And then I guess now I could just talk about color combos. I do have some color combos that I would like to talk about. Let me see. Let me just grab it and go Let me scooch all these natural dyed ones here. First off, well, let me start with, I'm going to show you some color combos that I think would look really cute together. I have like a little list. I'm not really sure how many I should show you. I guess I'll just show you until I feel like I've been talking too much. But hopefully you find some inspo. And I also have a bunch of pattern and colorway recs over on my Instagram. It should be on my story highlights. And yeah, so hopefully you find something that inspires you. And if anything, you find something, some kind of pattern that you weren't aware of that you might like to knit yourself. But yeah, so let me just start with some recommendations. So first off, I have this, and this. Cute. So I'm gonna do like 3 colors each, but I feel like within the 3 colors, different pairs would work quite well. So starting off with greens. Because you know I love a good green. We have Kupi Ramune, Azuki, and Koala March. And that is so cute together. I think this too, I have a very similar color combo from Knitting for Olive, actually, from when they opened up orders to donate money to Palestine. But this bright green and dark brown color combo is so cute. I think these would be so cute for kid knits. And this one is like a more muted version of that Wolka sweater. It'd be so cute. So yeah, this is the first color combo. Another kind of, I keep tossing these, sorry. This is another color combo that I really love. This is such a fun, happy color combo. Green, blue, and yellow. So Koala March, Nabune, and Kurisembe. This would make a really cute summer knit, I think. And if you add on the red, it's like a really kind of primary color rainbow almost. But yeah, really love these together. I think just generally the 5 tonals look really good together, and they would make such a cute Stephen West shawl. I know I don't need to cast on any more Stephen West shawls, but it's getting to me. It's getting to me, guys. I think it's because these are the colors that I like, so when I dye all this yarn, I immediately really want to cast on something with all of the yarn, and this especially, like, look at this. Isn't this so cute? This would make such a cute shawl. Like, I can imagine this being like right now I'm currently, well, so I talked about this last episode, but the Musical shawl, currently knitting that, but I'm thinking I'm gonna frog it because it's not my favorite yarn and pattern combo, right? I was talking about this in the previous, but this would be so cute. Am I right or am I right? But now I can't get it out of my head. Now I'm kind of like, I'm thinking about it too much. I wasn't thinking about it, and then now that I mentioned it, I really want to cast that on. But I really like this. All of the tonals together. That's my color combo recommendation to you. Just take all the tonals and use it for something. Yeah. Anyway, so moving on, because I really don't need to convince myself to cast on a Stephen West shawl right now. Is, let's see. This, and where am I? Oh, here. Okay, moving on. Moving on to variegated in one tonal. These are like the blues and the greens. I guess for blues and greens, it would be these 4. Cute. How cute is that? So for the blues and green lovers out there, here you go. This would be so cute. I feel like, I don't have it right now, but taking one of these variegated yarns, or I guess taking one of these tonals, and then, sorry, the light again, but taking one of these tonals and using the variegated on a Surrey silk lace together. Hello, that would be so good. Especially my top, completo and namune together. And could be namune with koala march together. That'd be really good. That'd be a really good combo. So there's that. And literally right now I'm just looking at it. I literally put this down, but guys, come on. This is so good. These two together, socks. But yeah, this would make really cute socks. Especially if you used non-superwash. I think that'd be real cute. So, yeah, so there's those. What else do I have? I also have this as a combo as well. If you want some kind of lighter neutral to break apart the red and the brown. Peko-chan, yakimochi, and azuki. Super cute. I'm sorry if it looks kind of blown out, but hopefully the light's okay. Future editing me will be groaning, or will be okay with it, we'll see. But yeah, this combo's super cute. This could be a really fun, what's it called? Stripe hype sweater. I don't know if you use 3 or 4 colors together, but stripe hype, pretty cute. Autumnal stripe hype. Let's see, what else do I have? This is also very like light, gentle color combo. So curry senbei, dango, and ramune. Very nice. Slime man. Hopefully you can see it. Very cute. Or you can switch this one out and switch this in. Hopefully you can see that. But it's like a yellow green pink kind of. It's more of a gentle color combo here. Love that. What else? There's also this combo, which is really fun. There isn't really any fades or anything like that. There's no like middle colorway to put, but this is kind of like, this color combo is kind of like in the same family but different, like not far off relatives, you know, like same family kind of deal. They all have some type of purple to them. If you can see, this is Oshiruko, Konpeito, and Yakimochi. They all have some purple to them, but they're all a little different, which I really love. And I guess you could also add this in for it to be like kind of a purple family kind of deal. If you love purples, this could be it for you. Or you could just take out the Konpeito if it's too blue for your taste, and these 3 would be great purple color combo as well. I guess if you wanted to use Konpeito for more blue-green type of deal, this would be cute. And I guess this would also suit. This would also fit in. These 4. Koala March, Konpeito, Ramune, and Kupi Ramune. And let's do one more. And then I feel like I'm all comboed out. Because this is also kind of an almost fade as well. If you don't really care about the purples but want like an almost fade, this would work too. Or this one too. You just have to find like similar color families and go for it. But yeah, I hope that my color racks something inspired you. Hopefully that helped. But yeah, I have this whole pile of stuff here now. I think that's it. I think that's about it. And yeah, just let me know if you have any more questions. You can always email me or DM me. Again, the pre-order update will be open till the end of the week, until the 31st, or until I hit capacity. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I hope you're able to see everything properly. I'm so sorry about the light. I hope you're able to hear me properly. And yeah, I'm really excited. Guys, this is calling to me. Tell me I don't need to cast on, but also you could tell me to cast on. You know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully you liked looking at everything. Even if you're not shopping, that's totally fine. If you stuck around just to look, thank you. Because yeah, thanks for letting me talk about yarn, and thanks for letting me do yarn for my living. I'm always thankful. And yeah, so please let me know if you have any questions and pattern requests or anything like that. I'm so happy to help. I love talking about yarn, obviously, so don't even hesitate. Just come by and ask. But yeah, that's it. And hopefully I'll see you soon with like a regular update on my whips and things like that, because yeah, I have some thoughts. I have some thoughts that don't really make sense to put in here, but I mean, like, you already don't. It looks so good. So okay, anyways, I'm gonna think about it, and I'm gonna think about things, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.